One of the best parts of being an entrepreneur is the freedom you get to live your life the way you want. And a big part of that is being able to communicate with people anywhere around the world. That means for a lot of us, learning a language, learning a separate language in addition to what you have already, either your current language or maybe some others. And now there's an exciting way to do it as never before in history. And I mean that literally. This might sound like hyperbole, but it's really big. And I'm going to tell you about it here. I'm Terry Brock, your guide here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we help entrepreneurs to realize what they can do. And learning how to get a language learned faster than ever before is something that you'll want to do. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that with a very reasonably priced, inexpensive AI tool that is just amazing and flabbergasting when you see it. It's like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. And we're going to talk about that. I've been using it myself, and I'm paying a little bit for it. It's like $9 a month, and it gives me the ability to have a tutor, an AI tutor, teaching me the language I'm trying to learn. Actually, I'm working on two right now: Spanish with a Mexican flavor to it, Spanish, and then Russian. I've been doing Russian since undergrad school and just love it and want to keep doing even more with it. But I want to show you in this video, in this episode, how you can do this and how to make it happen. The name of the program is called Talkio, Talkio, and you go to Talkio.ai. So it's Talkio AI, practice language with AI. I like the way they put it here. The ultimate language training app for the browser that uses AI technology to help you improve your oral language skills. This is really important because what it does is it gives you the ability to not only hear the language, a lot of good language apps are doing that, and then you speak and it can come back and give you some instruction. And the beauty of it is it's AI. So it listens to what you're doing and it tailors it accordingly. You ask it a question, it will come back talking to you. And you see, one of the major things you want to learn in a language is immersion. Get in there, be as much in that. Many people say when they have learned it, they live where there's people speaking that target language regularly. So they can be around them, they can learn, they can find out what to say, and the other people there can say, you really don't want to say it that way, you want to say it this way, etc. They have built that into the hardware, right into the essence of it. It's baked in from the beginning, and they have done an amazing job with this. Well, here it is. Let's take a look at this. And I want you to see this not only for language learning, but also other skills. So hang on, if you're going, well, this doesn't apply to me with language, you're going to love this for other applications as well. Notice what they're doing with language, and then we go from there to see what's available. Notice it's got ways that you can communicate with your tutor, your AI tutor, with free talk, with role play, or with a topic. So free talk, you're just going back and forth, but the AI tutor is corresponding with you as if it were a person talking in a conversation. Role play, you can have them play out a scene. Like, for instance, you're a person who speaks Spanish and also really likes baseball. And so you would talk about baseball together, or maybe you want to talk about history of Mexico or history of the United States and learn it in Spanish. And then also there's the topic. So you can say, I want to know about this particular topic. Tell me everything about this. And that way you could go into in-depth, not only in the language and that culture, but also in other topics as well. And so I'm going to go through and show you some of the things that are here. Look at this. I think you're going to find it really incredible. And we're at the home position right now. And when I click on that, you'll see it comes up with several people that I have selected that are going to be my tutors. I haven't used all of these folks, but I can have them be the tutor that's going to help me in Mexican Spanish. And so this is available. Let me show you how we set that up. I'm going to go from home down here to settings. And when I click on settings, it'll show you what I've got right now set up right here. And you'll see it's got my language of American English, and it could also be from several others. Look at all these languages that are available. A bunch of them in different kinds of English. For instance, it could be Hong Kong English, Indian English, Ireland, Kenya, New Zealand, etc., etc. So lots of good opportunities there that work. I'm coming back here to American English and put it on there. And then look at this, the practice language. It right now has Español de Mexico, or in other words, Spanish of Mexico. So the way that you can do that. Look at this. When I click here, it shows me all kinds of other, like there's Español Peru, Paraguay, Panama, Nicaragua, Honduras, all of these different flavors of the language. Puerto Rico, all of this available. I'm going back here to Mexico. That's just the one I'm working with. And then also, look at this. I love this. You can set up the level of difficulty. I'm click here. I'm going into elementary. I've been working with it for a while using Duolingo and some other language apps as well. Pimsleur. I've worked with Babbel. I've worked with Link and several different tools. And they all have their pros and cons. I think this tool right here with Talkio AI is going to be a wonderful next step to progress on learning language. And so I've selected elementary, intermediate is available, upper intermediate, advanced, all of that is available based on your level of expertise in that language. And so I can put it there. And also over here, speed, I've set it at slow. You can also take it down to very slow, which is nice, or you can bring it back up here to slow, or you can take it up to normal. And then if you're thinking, hey, I'm doing pretty well here, I want to do it fast. So you can take it all the way up there, and I think we can go up to a really super fast. Let's see if it gives us that. Yes, speaking very fast. Okay, well, I'm definitely not at the very fast level. So what I want to do is get it back here to the slow, so I can get it over here. So it's speaking slowly to me, and I think that's as low as I can go without going to very slow, and it is available. So I'm going to go into the chat. Watch how this works. Now, I've selected Beatrice as the person I want to talk to. So I'll click here on chat, and it brings up Beatrice, and she says here, Hola, mi nombre es Beatriz, ¿de qué quieres hablar hoy? Now, if you speak Spanish and you're hearing me say that, you're probably going to go, ooh, he doesn't do real well. Well, that's okay. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm coming along. But if you're going, what in the world was that? Well, I click on Translate, and it shows me, hello, my name is Beatrice. What do you want to talk about today? And I see it in Spanish and in English. So what I can do is I can then take a snapshot of that and be able to come in there and say, oh, okay, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to see what it's like in Spanish, be able to review that, practice it a little bit, and make sure that I'm doing the kind of things that I want to do. And by going back and practicing over and over, I'm going to be able to do a lot. And if I see it in Spanish and in English, it gives me the ability to really start learning this and take it beyond what I've done before, which is just hearing sounds from my phone that say what it is, but it doesn't really correct me as much. It's not a flowing conversation, and that's really what you're going to get with this. That's the beauty of this as we work with it. Well, let me give you an example of how this would work. For instance, I want to say something to her. I'm going to say, hello, how are you today? Very simple. And I'll say that in Spanish. I'm going to click here on the little green button. You see it's got a green. I'm going to click on that. Hola. ¿Cómo estás hoy? Now, what happened there is it actually typed it out in Spanish for me, and then here's Beatrice. Listen.
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú cómo estás hoy? Recuerda que debes usar tú en lugar de usted.
Okay, I'm pausing it right there because you get the idea. I've got it there very slow, so I'm listening to the words there. Now, you might choose to pick up the speed a little bit after a while. That's fine too. I like the fact that Talkio AI gives us that choice. We can adjust it. Sometimes it might pick up the speed a little bit. I'm going, okay, I understand that part. Ooh, wait a minute, they had a couple words there I didn't understand. Slow it down so I hear it very carefully and very slowly. This is an amazing tool, and it's got a lot of features in there that are really nice. And I want to show you one also that I think you are going to love. And that feature that you are going to love is over here on the left side. It's the third one down from the top, second up from the bottom, called pronunciation. Real handy. Look at this jewel that's in here. It gives you the ability to start practicing, to put some words in there to see what it's like. I'm going to click on start practicing, and hey, you're going to see what it's like. I've got a long way to go. I'm just getting started. So you're seeing a rank amateur working at this. I'm definitely not anywhere near fluent and a long way to go, but you're going to get a chance to learn with me as we go. Here we go. Start practicing. Me gusta tomar café por la mañana. There, I just clicked on it. It told me I did an excellent job. I got a 4.5 out of 5. Notice my accuracy is 5, my completeness 5, my fluency just a 4.5. Not quite where I want it to be yet, so I can go back and practice. And look at this over here on the left. I can read the sentence and I can have Beatrice, my AI tutor, help me on that by saying these words right here. Listen to this.
Me gusta tomar café por la mañana.
Me gusta tomar café por la mañana. And I go read sentence again. I didn't quite catch that. If I didn't, I could click it again.
Me gusta tomar café por la mañana.
Very nice. And I think I says, I'd like to take some coffee for tomorrow. I think that's what it is. We'll look at it, and so I can put that in there, and I can say, okay, this is good, and I can take this and save the sentence and the assessment, so I can go back over it and see it again. I think that's really, really handy on that. So I'm going to click on Save It. There we go. And when I save it, notice what happens. It puts that in there that I can have this stored and be able to see it, what it is and how it works and how I can use that. I can try it again, and I like that a lot. There should be a way that we can see that what that says in English. I'd like to see that, but I don't see a way to do it right here, right at this time. So what I could do is I could copy that. And by the way, what I've been doing is using this in conjunction with the Translate that's available in Google. Why would I do that? Well, with Google Translate, I can put the words I want to say in Spanish in there, so I learn them that way. And I go, okay, those are the words. Then say those to Beatrice, and then have Beatrice respond back to make sure I'm getting it right. And I've had it several times when I've done it. I didn't quite get it right, and she would come back with, the AI tutor would come back with the correction so I can make sure I get it right. I like this a lot. This has some incredible possibilities for you. And I would say what you want to do is take a look at this, see the kinds of things that are available for you. I'm paying a priestly sum of $9 a month to have this, and it gives me a certain amount of words that I can use, and I figure this is good for me, and I would encourage you to take a look at it again. Again, it's the product we're talking about is Talkio, Talkio.ai. You can go over there and get a chance to see what it's like. And this is a breakthrough tool, because I want you to think about this. I'm using it now for recording the information that I'm learning, working on the language, getting it better myself. You could also use this for other tools. Okay, I'm talking to you, entrepreneur to entrepreneur. Look at me right here. This is where we're going. Think about it. If we can take the skills to learn a language, could you help your clients, your customers, to create a training learning system with an artificial intelligence training them on how to do a task? For instance, suppose you had a surgeon. You work with surgeons, heart surgeons, and there's a new technique that just came out in heart surgery that's a breakthrough and it's doing some good things. You can get an AI tutor that understands how to speak doctorese and you would be able to communicate that very easily with a surgeon who could learn new techniques, learn new ways of doing it. Could we do that in dentistry? Well, of course. Could do it there. Could we do it on how to run the operations here at our store? Oh, yeah. You know, that onboarding training, sometimes it takes a valuable employee to come over and train the new people. Now we get the AI to train the new people for the onboarding. This has some serious ramifications. I'm going to make a prediction here. There's going to be some entrepreneurs get out and make some serious money, probably multi-millions or billions of dollars, that comes up with the idea and learns how to administer it just right. So if that's you and you want to do it, go for it. And I encourage you to take a look at it, because that's what we're really all about. It's stark raving entrepreneurs. That's where we live, what we do, and we do this kind of help for you. Gina Carr and me, my partner, and I get that together. And you can go over to Stark Raving Entrepreneurs as one word.com, and you'll get a chance to see what's available. As a matter of fact, we even have a program coming by every week where you get a chance to stop by on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. And we'd love to have you subscribe to this so you can get more information like this. Like, share, and hit that subscribe button so it'll flip over to subscribed, past tense, and let you see that you'll get a lot of good with this. Because this is what you can do. With AI, you've got an opportunity now to really stretch your brain, to grow, and to get more done than ever before. I encourage you to do that. As a matter of fact, to help you on that, what we want to do is show you some other tools that are available, how you can use it. And these tools are available here with a handout that we've got for you. It's a handout that's done online. You go to AITools4biz.com. That's all as one word, AI Tools, the number 4, biz.com. Learn about ChatGPT, Lexica Art, OpenAI, Canva, DALL-E 2, Udly, Stable Diffusion. All this and more is in there to really help you get moving with it. And if you're catching this on a video format, I've got the video QR code there, so you can just use that, swing over there and get it. No charge at all. You're able to get this, and because we want to help you. Many people have helped me. I want to be able to help you in this and in other ways as well. So thanks for joining me here today. And matter of fact, next what you want to do is watch for a way that you can start using your computer and your podcasting and your YouTube using AI to enhance that with a little tool that we've got right over here called Cast Magic. And it gives you the ability to do some amazing, oh my goodness, drop your jaw kind of promotion, cultivating, getting transcripts, putting it out there so the world sees it. I'm Terry Brock. Thanks for joining me today. Looking forward to hearing from you.